Okay, folks, welcome to the latest installment of Let's Fix Isom number 2. I hate this page. Now, you know that there are a lot of pages in Isom number 2 that I have been very discontented with. For example, this page introducing Jadron and making him look like a cross between Bob Marley and a fish. This is not a very impressive Jadron, and what I also don't like about Jadron's introduction here is that he's not just immediately attacking Avery. So, yeah, I'm not huge on this page, but this is not a page that I hate. I just dislike it. But there is a page that I hate. Now, is it this one? Is it the one where Avery is driving home from his talk with Cedric, one of the most dramatic and consequential talks of his life, and yet has nothing to think about the whole experience? God, this is just such a content-free page, given what has transpired before. But no, I don't hate this page. This is not the page that I absolutely hate. Is it this page introducing Larry Shungite, where you've got fans' hands in the way of the hammer and anvil that is his symbol? And Larry Shungite isn't even on the page? No, this is not the page that I hate either. It's a poorly constructed page, but it's not the page that I hate. How about this page, where it's completely silent as Avery goes to get his gun and put on a pair of sunglasses? And I have to wonder, is he getting the gun for defense? Is he getting the gun for offense? Is he meaning to kill Darren Fontano with it? Is he just going to use it for personal protection? Has he decided in this moment to be a thug rather than a hero? And is he on his way to Goodings or is he on his way to Darren's? There's no way we'll ever know because there's just no thoughts on the page. But no, this is not the page that I hate either. There is a hated page. Is it this one? Where we're completely underwhelmed by the construction of Bloodroot's castle, which looks like a cross between a bounce house and a miniature golf castle? Well, there's a lot to dislike about this, but no, this is not the hated page. What is the page in Isom number 2 that I absolutely freaking hate? It's this one. This is my most hated page. This is the page I loathe in Isom number 2. Why? Let's set up the scene. First, we have Lincoln Eusebio, with inexplicably brown hair when it's been gray the whole time previously, watching wrestling, watching Larry Shungite introducing himself and calling somebody out on TV. And his Smithers person says, "Boss, we need to leave if we're going to make it on time. You still have to be prepped." So he and his Smithers person go down the stairs, out to the parking garage, and they're having a conversation where Smithers says there's a change of clothes in the trunk. And Eusebio says, "I understand that this is a formal affair, but I think I'm good. I didn't even want to." And then the conversation stops, breaks off in mid-sentence. Why? Because this woman in the background, looking beautiful, even from a distance, is approaching. This woman approaches closer, even gets the security guard's attention, but he lets her walk right on by. And now we have her, bam, just prominently displayed on the page, so that the question that has to be going through the reader's mind at this point is, this woman, she stops conversation at a distance. She goes right past the security guard, walks right up to the founder of Projexis, who has been under threat for his life. Obviously, this is a powerful woman. This is a leader of some sort. This is somebody who is on his level. Who is this woman? Who in the world could she be that she is featured so prominently on this page? And that, obviously, since there's no mention of her name anywhere here, you have to wonder, is this a woman maybe we've seen her before? Maybe we're supposed to be clued in to the fact that this woman has already appeared in Isom somewhere. Well, do we know of any leggy blondes that have appeared in the pages of Isom? I remember one woman who fits this mold in her entirety, and that would be Yaira. And so, is this woman that we're seeing, is she Yaira? It's entirely possible. Look at Yaira, got those long legs, got that blonde hair, got that hot figure going. That's this woman to a T. Tell you what. So could it be that this is Yaira in a civilian identity? But we get into just a really kind of a boring conversation where he calls her Sally and she starts talking about schematics that she left in the office. And then he talks about the fact that they made her a job offer and she decides that she likes being a consultant better. And yeah, that's something that happens a lot in the tech industry. So then she says, I'll keep you posted. I've got some ideas that you're going to love. So this conversation is just a completely benign, there's nothing indicating anything about her being Yaira here. I mean, it's just, she's just some technology consultant of some sort named Sally that he's crossed paths with before. And well, I guess I was wrong. I guess this isn't Yaira then. I mean, that would have been an interesting idea. I mean, that would have been something to think about, but I guess, that just wasn't what was intended. It was just maybe she's just a love interest for Lincoln Eusebio or something. Okay, so it's not Yaira. Let's move on. Oh, wait. Hold up. Turns out she's got that blue energy going through her hair. This actually is Yaira. It was Yaira all along. And you know what? I'm freaking bored now. I'm bored by it. Why? Because I thought of it already. And why did I think of it already? Because you made me think of it already. When you presented this woman in this way, where you had her become the focus of the entire page, the only rational thought that could have been going through my head was, who is she? Who is this woman? Now, the only person she could have been was Yaira, because that's the only other large blonde woman of fine figure and beauty that you put in the damn book. So if you're going to make me ask that question, I'm going to get the answer. I mean, why would you make me ask that question? It's just so freaking stupid. And then to finally reveal it after I've already thought of it for myself is just I don't know how to explain how inept this whole presentation is in terms of introducing her in a way that makes you give up the game before the big reveal. Now, if you want your reader's mind to be blown, if you want your reader to be surprised, the one thing you cannot do is shine a goddamn spotlight on your mystery. You don't want your reader's attention focused on the thing that you are about to reveal. So don't put her front and center like this. This is shining the spotlight on this woman and getting us to ask the question, who is she? What you want to do instead is say, squirrel, look over there. Don't look at the mystery right in front of you. You shouldn't even realize it's a mystery. And that wouldn't have been hard to do to get our minds off the question, who is she? All you had to do was tell us who she is, but not tell us that she's Yaira. Tell us that she's Sally McBrien, technology consultant. And now we have a name to attach to this seemingly major-ish character who is walking right up to Lincoln Eusebio. And that will short-circuit our brains and make us think, oh, okay, there's no mystery here. All right, let's just get back to reading. And now we've been diffused. We're not set on we're not focused so hard on this woman that we suss out her identity before the big reveal. Now when the big reveal comes, it blows our damn minds because we weren't thinking of it before. And why would we think of it before? Why would we think that Yaira would ever have a secret identity? Because Yaira is, of course, analogous to Wonder Woman, and I don't know when the last time Diana Prince showed up in Wonder Woman. I mean, it almost seems like Diana Prince is beneath Wonder Woman whenever she actually puts on that role. So you would not expect that Yaira would have this corporate secret identity. The only time we ever saw her, she was practically in workout clothes. So, what we were supposed to think? There was no reason to be clued in that Yaira would have a secret identity unless we get a page like this. A page like this that gives the whole game away before we get to the big reveal. And that is why I hate this page. I hate it because I had the opportunity in Isom #2 to have my mind blown. But because of the inept construction of this page and the leaving out of the important information of who this character's identity is on this page, it made me question who her identity is. And that made me made my own thoughts give the game away to me before the story could. And that's inexcusable. You don't want to reveal your secrets too early. And one of the ways you can do that is by ineptly constructing your page and not realizing in what direction you're going to be taking the reader's mind. So that is the big lesson of this particular presentation. I want you to understand that how you put a page together is going to lead your reader's mind in a certain direction, especially if you don't put in all the information needed to direct your reader's attention in a different direction. You need to get expert at this. And God, the one thing I can't say enough, this book needs an editor. I'm Mike Bartica. Thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe. I still have a couple of Isom #2 videos in the tank, and I hope you get a chance to watch those as well. I will talk to you all later.